Hi there, alrighty, so this is my Adafruit Wave Shield project. For the build and everything, we first started off with the SD card reader right here. Following that, we went on to the resistors, both here and here, as well as here. And then following that, we went to our capacitors, which is these little guys right over here. This one as well, right over here. And these guys are right here, and this one, and this one. Following that, we went to our transistor, our ICs, and then we also have a reset button, as well as the pegs for a reset as well. We also then, following that, we went to the volume control, and then we put in our jumpers to go from our pins into, the receivers right over here. Following that, we then wired up our speakers over to this guy right over here. And then for testing and everything, I just double checked, made sure that all of the components are in the right position, and as well as that everything is good. So following that, I had to file format the SD card, the micro SD card, as you can see with the adapter right here. I had to make sure that it was a FAT32 or a FAT16, one of the two. And then after that, you have to upload a file program up from Adafruit, which is the Wave Shield. And then from there, you can play music from it. Now what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be modifying it so that it can actually do a voice changer. It's fairly simple. You just need this adapter right here. You also need the microphone that you can get for like $6 and a potentiometer as well. Now then, let's go over this real quick. Alrighty then, so for recording, for wiring everything up, you will need a couple jumper cables. The most important part of this is to make sure that you have set up the analog reference in this one, otherwise the microphone and it will not work. So running off the board here, we'll have our 3 volts pin right here, going into our positive for the breadboard. We'll have the ground right here. Oops. Blue one copper opera does today. Over here. And then from there, we are going to have as well the analog ref at the end here. My apologies. Make sure that the analog ref is plugged into your positive. Alrighty. From there, we'll be jumping power to the VCC, as you can see right here, as well as to our pod, a 10K pod. Now from there we'll also be taking our ground now. From here to the pod. And we'll also be doing it from here onto the ground of the microphone. Oops, wrong one. Now then, what we'll be doing here for volume, for input, is that From our 0, we'll be putting it into the mic. The mic around over here. To the 0 right over here, as you can see. Alrighty, and from 1, we'll be putting it into this guy right over here. As you can see. So to recapitulate, we've got our 3 volts. Our 3 volts right here. Going into our power. From there we also have our grounds going right into here. And we have our analog reference of 3.3 volts going from here into this guy right over here as a reference. We also have, from our power, we are powering our microphone, as you can see right over here. And then we also have our powering our potentiometer. Then we also have a ground going from here to here, and then ground again from here to here for our microphone. Now then we also have our output from the microphone leading into analog 0, and then we also have our reference going from analog 1 and the microphone and the potentiometer right here.